How can I tell PyCharm what type of parameter is expected to be? When it comes to constructors and assignments and method calls, the PyCharm IDE is pretty good at analyzing my source code and figuring out what type each variable should be. I like it when it's right, because it gives me good code completion and parameter info, and it gives me warnings if I try to access an attribute that doesn't exist. But when it comes to parameters, it knows nothing. The code completion dropdowns can't show anything, because they don't know what type the parameter will be. The code analysis can't look for warnings. This makes a certain amount of sense. Other call sites could pass anything for that parameter. But if my method expects a parameter to be of type, say, pygame.surface, I'd like to be able to indicate that to PyCharm somehow, so it can show me all of Surface's attributes in its code completion dropdown, and highlight warnings if I call the wrong method, and so on. Is there a way I can give PyCharm a hint, and say PSST, this parameter is supposed to be of type X? Or perhaps, in the spirit of dynamic languages, this parameter is supposed to quack like an X? I'd be fine with that. Edit, CrazyCotter's answer below does the trick. For any newcomers like me who want the quick summary, here it is. The relevant part is the @type peasant column person line of the docstring. If you also go to file is greater than settings is greater than Python integrated tools and set docstring format to a ptext, then PyCharm's view is greater than quick documentation lookup will pretty print the parameter information instead of just printing all the lines as is.
Yes, you can use special documentation format for methods and their parameters so that PyCharm can know the type. Recent PyCharm version supports most common doc formats. For example, PyCharm extracts types from @param style comments. See also restructured text and docstring conventions, PEP 257. Another option is Python 3 annotations. Please refer to the PyCharm documentation section for more details and samples.
If you are using Python 3.0 or later, you can also use annotations on functions and parameters. PyCharm will interpret these as the type the arguments or return values are expected to have. Sometimes this is useful for non-public methods that do not need a docstring. As an added benefit, those annotations can be accessed by code. Update. As of PEP 484, which has been accepted for Python 3.5, it is also the official convention to specify argument and return types using annotations.
PyCharm extracts types from @type a docstring. See PyCharm docs here and here, and a pdoc docs. It's in the legacy section of PyCharm, perhaps it lacks some functionality. The relevant part is the @type peasant column person line of the docstring. My intention is not to steal points from CrazyCotter or the original questioner, by all means give them their points. I just thought the simple answer should be in an answer slot.
I'm using PyCharm Professional 2016.1 writing Py 2.6 to 2.7 code, and I found that using restructured text I can express types in a more succinct way. See this URL.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.